Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about a very nice software called NotePad++. While I was searching for a nice code editor, I found this software. After I tried it, I found myself using a special kind of software. One of the best features of the software is that it's free and an open source software authored by Don Ho, if I pronounce it correctly. This is the website where you can download the software from, and it has many releases, but I'm going to use old version. I'm going to use version 5, and also we'll go through the latest version. Until now it's version 7. The least we can say about this software, it's a monster under the hood. Its simplicity is a feature that joins us while we are going through all or most of the parts of the program. Although processing text, it's not an easy task. Actually, it's a very hard task, and programmers knows how hard to treat text programmatically, because programming any text is going through treatment of all characters, spaces, control characters, and all that stuff. Programmers knows how hard it is to deal with text processing. But this program, the editor itself, it shows simplicity while dealing with hard tasks like dealing with text. The first look at the program, which is in front of us now, it shows that it's very simple text editor, but actually it's not that simple. As I said, it's a monster under the hood. We'll see that in a few minutes. First thing we'll talk about is the look. The look, or the appearance of the program, it's very customizable to the point that it can be just a simple window like what we see now. And the normal window of it, it's this one. This is the window of the program without the menus or the icon bars. Now in this mode, you just press Alt key, we'll see the menu bar, and from here we can choose the settings, preferences, and then we can unhide the icon bars, the toolbars, and the menu bars, and the tab bars. This is how it looks normally, and it's very customizable. That's why I showed it as it was before. This source code editor can be combined with a compiler of any kind, and then it will issue a command to the compiler, and it can receive the output of the compiler. Thus it will be an IDE, integrated development environment, by itself. Actually, this program, this editor, is based on a brilliant idea behind it. That's what it makes it very flexible, and it has a great ability to handle the text in it. Going through its features, we'll find ourselves discovering its power and strength that distinguish it from any other like competitors. Not only that, but it gives us the feeling that if a founder wants to elevate it to a different kind of software that's normally greater than its category, it can be done very easily. Now, going through its features, we'll start by how it can be minimized. This window, we can minimize it to a very small size, like what we see here. It doesn't occupy any space in the screen, but also it can be enlarged to a full view, and it has also an option for a full screen view. I'm going to talk about the line numbering. First thing, we'll open a file to show the line numbering in more details. We have a file here. Let me close this file and this file. So as we can see here, it has tabs. Any file is in a separate tab, and that's a great feature of the program. And line numbering, let me zoom it a little bit. Now it doesn't appear on the margin, but going through the settings, preferences, edit component, you can display the line numbering on the margin. You can see the line numbering here, and also the bookmark margin, which is this space here. Also, if you click on any line, it doesn't highlight the current line, but if we choose this option, it highlights the line you are in. Now, line numbering is very important for programmers, especially when compiling the programs and looking for errors to debug. Another good feature to mention here is the post-it mode. You go from view and choose post-it or press F12. What does it makes this window on the top of all other programs. Any other programs will be behind it. So this is a great feature, so you can keep eye on your code all the time. Pressing F12 again will bring it back to normal. Also, one of the features of the program is the zoom, the ability to zoom. Pressing Control and the wheel of the mouse, you can zoom it. This is the maximum you can zoom or enlarge it. So it has, or you can press Control plus and Control minus to do that. As I said, it's very customizable, so you can customize it from settings, preferences, and control the appearance of the bars, the menu bar and the icon bar. And you'll go to this, so even the toolbar can be customized more, like not just hiding it, but you can make the tabs vertically, for example, like this. Now the bars are in vertical position or horizontal. Also, these are customized by reducing the size of them. You can reduce the size of the tabs, and you can also control the active one if you want to make it a different color, darker. And also the orange tab, the orange on the tab, the orange line can be disabled or enabled from here. Also, you can enable the closing button on each one, and this is a good feature, especially when you have a lot of tabs over here. So you want to disable them in this case, not to mistakenly close any tab you want to keep. Also, one of the customization you can do for the toolbar, you can change the size of the icons to a small size or a big icon size. Another great feature is if you have a tab like this one, you want not to mess it with it or mistakenly delete or write in it, just go to the tab and right click and select read only. Now you protected this one, and you cannot you can copy from it, but you cannot paste anything or write on the keyboard anything on that because it's protected as read only. Another feature, let me just bring this show all characters, disable it. Another good feature, if you want to hide some lines in the code, you just go and select the lines like this, and then you hide all these lines temporarily. So you go to view, hide lines. When you hide them, the arrows appear here. You can bring them back by clicking the arrows. So you hide from here, and then you can read it or do whatever you want, then click on those arrows to bring the code back. Another great feature is it recognizes the code of the language of the code. So this file now we have here, the language of it is Pascal, or now it's Delphi. So it recognizes the keywords and the programming words reserved by the language. Selecting different kind of languages can be done from language menu. Now let's suppose this is we can call it as C++ code. Now it will treat it as C++ code. Let's bring it back to its original language, which is Pascal. Now if I want to comment these lines, I just select the lines and go to edit, comment, and comment. Block comment. Sorry, it didn't work with that because I messed up with the settings of the Pascal language. Now we'll try to open another file in C++. We have one here, and we'll do that on this file. So if you want to comment these lines, you just select the lines and go edit, comment, block comment. You see here each line has been commented by this sign // Now to uncomment, we just go comment and comment, then choose block and comment. And also there's another option, we can comment with a stream comment that blocks too many lines with just few symbols, like this stream comment. Just block them by adding this tag here and closing the tag here. To disable this, you just delete those tags to bring it back to normal. Another very great feature of this editor is the column editor. Column editor, with it you can write text, add text to any column. So if we add text here, like I want to add star 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 all the way down, I do it like this. I just go here and select column editor, put the text you want, say 3 stars, and press OK. It will do it here all the way to the end of the file, as we see here. This is very great feature. Control Z to undo that. This is good if you want to add numbering at the beginning of column 1 and you want to add numbering like this, column editor, and we go here to number to insert, start from 1, increase by 1, and we can lead zeros to control how many digits for that. And also we can decide what kind of numbering. It can be in decimal, hexadecimal, or octal, or binary. So now it's decimal, press OK. We'll see numbering appear here, as we can see, to the end of the file. This is a very nice feature of this editor. Now undo that. And another great feature is the incremental search. Now when I click on a word like this, it selects all the words, all occurrence in the file. But if I select another one, the previous one disappear. So this is the first select, let's say for this one true, and I select peak. Now this is unselected. But with incremental search, incremental search here, it add this bar here, and if I want to highlight this word permanently for a while, I just say highlight, choose this. Now if I click on any other word, still that one is selected. And this is very nice feature for programmers. Another very nice feature is you select the lines you want to distinguish, and you go to search, mark all using first style. You have 5 styles to choose from. So these lines are distinguished by special color. If I want to distinguish another group of lines like this with another color, go here, mark all using second style. As I said, you have 5 styles to do. And you can undo that by going select the lines, or with add select. You just go there and mark all the first style or second style to disappear, but this one will stay until you unselect it. Go to search, unmark all, first style. And this is a very nice features too. Another good feature in this editor is the bookmarking of the lines. So you have this line, you want to bookmark it, just click on the margin of the line. This one, click on the margin, so I have those lines bookmarked, and they can do a lot of things with this bookmarking. If I want to copy those lines bookmarked, I can go here and select copy bookmarked lines, and then if I want to paste them in another file, I just go paste. So only the bookmarked from here are selected, sorry, from this one. And you can do you can go through this bookmarking. Let's suppose we have another one here, so you can go through them using to go next bookmark, or press F2. So pressing F2 will move to all these bookmarked lines. We can also delete those bookmarked lines at once. Delete bookmarked lines, but I don't want to delete them. Control Z to undo. And you can also clear this bookmarking. Go search and clear all bookmarking. One of the best features of this editor is the tabs feature. So we have different tabs for different files. Let me close this one. I want to save it, close this one. Now I have two files. Let's suppose they are similar somehow and I want to compare them. I just move this one or this one to another view here. It will have its own window. So move to other view. Now see, the view is split into two windows and we can compare them now freely, moving this and this. But if I want to move and force them to move together, when I scroll through the window, I just go here to view and synchronize vertical scrolling. Now moving in one window will move the other, so they are forced to scroll together. You can do this if you want from the beginning of the file. Go to the beginning here and to the beginning of this file and then force scrolling, and now they can move together. This will make it easy to compare and see the differences between the two files. This is the manual way, although you have another way to compare files with plugin. You go to plugin, compare if it's installed, and we'll talk about plugins.